Hello, my name is Jessica Bell, and for my key concept presentation, I will be discussing citation searching. There are three areas pertaining to citation searching that will be covered. First, I will address its foundation, or citation indexing. Then, I will explain the basics of citation searching through citation chaining. And lastly, I will discuss the significance and impact citation searching has on the search process. Before we can begin discussing this key concept, it is important to have a basic understanding of citation indexing, the foundation of citation searching. Many may think that Dr. Eugene Garfield's 1955 publication of the concept of citation indexing was the beginning of this search method, but it was actually developed in 1873 by Frank Shepard for use in the United States legal system. Shepard's citation stood as Garfield's model for creating an effective search tool. A citation index is a compilation of bibliographies or works cited in scholarly articles. By developing databases focusing on citations, it has become possible to identify subject and author relationships. This helps researchers to follow the progress of theories and ideas, as well as careers and influences of key researchers. Some of the major citation databases include Web of Science, Scopus, EBSCOhost, and ProQuest. Now we'll move on to the basics of citation searching, or citation chaining. Citation searching is an alternative to keyword and controlled vocabulary searching and usually provides additional results. With this search method, it is helpful to start with an article that has been predetermined to be a useful source. Once this article has been identified, the citation chaining process of the search method can begin. There are three types of citation chaining: backward, forward, sideways. Backward chaining takes place when the references cited at the end of an article are identified as relevant resources on the topic. Because these references were written before the article that cites them, one can trace the progressive development of an argument, theory, or idea from past scholars to those of the present article. Forward chaining identifies a newer reference that cites the predetermined article. Again, these would be works on the same or similar topic. In sideways chaining, articles are identified that cite some of the same references, but do not directly cite one another. These three forms of citation chaining are all important because they allow a searcher to identify similar research on the same topic that might have been overlooked in keyword or controlled vocabulary searching due to possible differences in terminology. Thomas Mann suggests taking citation chaining one step further by cycling sources, meaning once a first set of articles has been identified that cite the original source, create a second set of articles by looking at those that cite or are cited by the first set of articles. Now, let's discuss the significance and impact of citation searching, beginning with limitations. No search method is perfect. Each has its own strengths and weaknesses. One problem identified by Brown and Bell states that this method, there's no way to know whether an article was cited positively, negatively, or neutrally within the context of a citing article. Another limitation with the search method is that it's most effective when you have identified a good source to start with. This can pose a problem when a searcher is just beginning to look for published works on the topic. It is also important to keep in mind that no single database will locate all citing sources. A searcher should utilize multiple databases to retrieve the most comprehensive list of cited references. Citation searching is a significant tool for a searcher to have at their disposal because it fills the voids left by other search methods. According to Thomas Mann, in contrast to using keywords or controlled vocabularies, citation searching enables a searcher to recognize directly relevant sources whose terminology did not match that used in the query. These would have been missed because of the relevance ranking algorithms did not match up with the words typed by the searcher. Citations are about concepts, not vocabulary, and for those reasons, they retrieve articles overlooked by alternative indexing methods. It can also be much faster to find texts that have been cited by other scholarly articles. In turn, this can also help define search terms for keyword searching. All of these positively impact the search processes by providing the searcher with relevant material to expand their own list of references. Despite the fact that citation searching can be one of the least complex search methods, it can yield a high volume of relevant results, making it an extremely powerful tool for efficient searching. I hope the information presented about citation searching will be helpful to you in your own search efforts. I personally look forward to continuing to implement this strategy in my attempts to locate scholarly material for future projects. Thank you for taking the time to view this presentation.